One of the reasons there's a whole slew of winter warnings and even blizzard warnings in effect right now is a combination of snow and wind.
The real issue today was the freezing rain. We had a lot of accidents around town, at least a half a dozen with injuries. And then what happened is everything just froze up.
This is probably going to be the worst Christmas day, severe weather-wise, that we know of on record. I hope everyone heeds the warnings and stays safe and tries to have a Merry Christmas despite all of that.
It is turning out to be a very dangerous night of weather. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our special edition of Weather Center Live on a stormy evening, a Christmas evening at that. I'm Crystal Lager.
And I'm Kelly Cass, and we have extended coverage of this dangerous outbreak of severe weather that is basically resulting from Winter Storm Euclid. So we've got the snowy side and the severe side as well.
Let's take a look at the severe area right now. We have some dangerous storms out there in these tornado watch areas. You can see we have one out until 10 o'clock, which includes much of southern Alabama. Also the panhandle of Florida, where we do have a tornado warning at the moment around Panama City Beach.
Yeah, Bay County continue under tornado warning. We also have a PDS tornado watch over toward the parishes of eastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi. A PDS basically stands for a particularly dangerous situation. And what we mean by that is, according to the National Weather Service, this is where we have a rare situation. Long-lived, strong, and violent tornadoes are possible. And indeed, we've been seeing these cells spin up very quickly and move very quickly too, so it really doesn't give you much time to seek shelter. So have a plan, know where to go in case you are placed under a warning.
We have already had tornado touchdowns and damage reported. In fact, a brand new tornado warning in an area already hard hit in Mobile, Alabama.
That's right. Let's get right to our severe weather expert, Dr. Greg Forbes, and talk more about this rotation seeing on radar. Right, Greg?
Yeah, I'm going to share the high-resolution radar. It's off to the north and west of Mobile. Then we'll go to Jim Cantori, who's on his way to Mobile. Let's take a look. Here is downtown Mobile. That first tornado earlier today went up approximately like this, very close, right through part of the metro, just slightly west of the center of town. The next circulation here is very close to the Wilmer area. Tornado warning for northern Mobile County. It's going to stay north of Mobile, the city proper, over here toward the Chunchula area. I'll show you a little bit of the storm relative velocity on this one, and it has some circulation there. You can see a little bit of red going in this way and then green going that way. So the tornado would be right there heading off toward the east-northeast. I wanted to step back a few time steps, though. If we go back 5 minutes in time, look how it was really a curlicue there. So some suggestion that it may have been a tornado, especially around this time, maybe has gusted out just a little bit at this point as it's moving a little bit. Oh, but now new radar has come in, and now it's back to this pretty well-defined circulation again. So tornado could be on the ground there north and east of Wilmer, heading towards south of the Chunchula area. Now, Jim Cantori was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He's on his way toward the Mobile area. Let's see if we can get a hold of Jim now and see what he's seeing in the area between him and the Mobile area. Jim, are you there?
Yeah, Greg, I am. We're probably off 50 miles outside of Mobile right now. Still in Mississippi, obviously heading toward the southwest from Hattiesburg. But though I'll tell you, we're kind of behind that light show that's going on, that's heading into Mobile that you're talking about. And you know, there's a lot of first responders out there. So I hope that they're getting the word on what is coming in at them right now as they continue to survey the damage. Guys, we're going to head toward the Murphy High School area that's been hit hard by the tornado there. A spokesperson, Nancy Pierce, says that there's about 2,000 kids that attend that school. Initial reports say their windows have been blown out. A lot of the roof is off. Obviously, I can't confirm that because we're not there yet. But, you know, given the fact that they've actually been out to see that with a break in the line, you know, is pretty good for me. We've had a lot of pictures come out on Twitter. I've seen, you know, of a wedge-like tornado. There was a video from Fox 10 in Mobile where the wedge was coming right through town, where it was, you know, popping off transformers left and right. So certainly, you know, given what we've seen, again, Greg, you couldn't confirm if that was on the ground or not. You know, when you see something like that, and certainly seeing the power flashes, you know that some of that wind energy is getting the ground, whether the tornado is or not. But either way, again, first responders, be on alert, because there is one heck of a squall line that's going to be coming into the Mobile metro area, where I know they're still doing cleanup and obviously surveying what's going on down there. Again, guys, keep an eye on the Florida Panhandle, too. Reports earlier from scanners from the police saying a tornado possibly near the Panama City Beach area. Nothing confirmed at that at the present time, but really it's that area south of I-20 tonight that we want you to be most vigilant because of the possibility of tornadoes. All that instability, that's where the low-level jet's going, just like Greg is talking about. We got a long night ahead of us. All right, Kelly, back to you.
All right, Jim, we appreciate
Greg,
it. Greg, we just got a new tornado warning in Alabama for Wilcox County, it looks like now.
Continue to roll east, Kelly, and we have tornadoes that are down in the area south and west of Montgomery, down into the area northwest of Mobile, as well as southeast parts of Louisiana and over in the Florida Panhandle in this warm air south of that warm front. As a big upper air forcing comes in, tornado warning now has expired down around in the southeast Louisiana, but we still have tornado warnings there coming in Monroe County, the Franklin, Keith, the Vradenburg area. Tornado warning up into the areas Wilcox County, Ackerville, Bellevue, Caledonia area. The tornado warnings expired over here northeast of Troy and northwest of Eufaula coming toward Columbus, Georgia. We've had a report of a funnel cloud or tornado near the Panama City Beach. That Bay County still has a tornado warning within that. Strong thunderstorms with damaging winds continuing to roll across central Alabama, but probably not going to be severe most of the time. By the timeline, it's slowed down a little bit, might come into the Atlanta area a little bit after 12:30 p.m. Watch out there. Stay with us.